So today in English class, we are reading a story called The Most Dangerous Game, and it's where this guy hunts people. I don't know. It's kind of weird, but it's okay, I guess. Anyway, we had to write, like, if we were getting hunted, like, how we would survive, what is our plan of action. So, this is what I wrote. He handed me a knife and a supply of food. His mischievous smile made me shiver. He opened the door and sent me on my way, but before leaving I asked the general, "How do I know I can trust you? How do I know you're not lying?" Zaroff narrowed his eyes and a smirk came across his face. "Oh, you can trust me," he replied before pushing me out the door. I stepped on the ground and took a breath before examining my surroundings. I looked at all my options before deciding to not take the path and turn right. I ran as fast as my feet could carry me. I passed many bushes before I had to stop to take a breath. I rested my hand on a tree before it hit me. "A tree," I whispered to myself. Looking up at the tall tree, I tested the first branch with my foot, putting more weight on the branch. After a minute, I was entirely on the branch. I realized it was sturdy and started to climb as fast as I could. I made my way up to the top and sat there. I could see a little bit of the island from up here. I thought about the choice I made about playing the game. The general told me I had a choice. I can turn you over to Ivan," the general explained, but the strong, tall man scared me more than Zaroff himself. I sat in the tree for what felt like forever. I finally started to see that the sun was setting. I knew Zaroff would be on his way soon, which scared me to no end. I thought I would travel farther. The more I thought about my situation, the more I could hear my heart beating. My breathing was unsteady and heavy. I stared down at my knife. I ran my finger across the blade to feel how sharp it was. The knife left a small cut on my finger. I winced in pain. I quickly covered my mouth as I heard footsteps. My eyes grew big as I saw in the darkness a shadowy figure. The general seemed to arrive quicker than I thought. I could barely see him scan around before moving on. After 20 minutes of him disappearing, my breathing relaxed. 3 whole days and I win, I repeated to myself. I can do it, I thought.